I watched a hit new reality show that I spoke to you about prior. Did you get a chance to watch this at all?
Tom, let me ask you something.
All right.
You ready for Hoochie Daddy?
Hey, there any hoochie daddies in there? Come on outside.
This is it. This is it. Stop the truck.
Hoochie daddies, come outside. Hoochie daddies, all the way live.
Okay, so this is a reality show that
The first stud reality show, Joe.
yeah, Tom and I both encountered this at the same time, but didn't know it because once you saw red flags, Hoochie Daddies pops up on there, and this is a reality competition show, kinda.
The first stud reality show is what it was billed as, Joe. And
So
if for
this
the
is a masculine women, or I
yes,
forgot what they call themselves, but
studs.
yeah,
I
mas.
had to look up what that meant, and it was Urban Dictionary defined it as an extremely masculine lesbian who usually wears the strap on and has a very feminine girlfriend. They're not trans. I think they know that they're women,
Mm-hmm.
but gosh darn it, they want penises so bad,
They
Joe.
do. They
So
do.
bad.
Um, yeah, so they are competing for a trip for two to Jamaica and for a big chain medallion that says Hoochie Daddy on it. You know, so that medallion is going to set them above the rest. And they also get Hoochie Daddy bragging rights.
But that's not all, Joe, because in the first episode, they forgot to say it, but they also get a role in the new movie Black Widow. But not that one. The one the makers of this competition reality show are making.
So we're introduced to our contestants, you know, who have aliases. They don't go by their own name. It's not an alias. Well, this is what they go by. This is their street name or their stud name. Uh, like Dyke
Hey,
God
Joe,
is one
hold
of.
on. Let me stop you. Well, we'll get to the contestants or the ones we remember.
Okay.
But what would your street name be if you were a stud, Joe?
Hmm. Hmm. Fuck, that's a good question, Tom. Too bad you didn't go for that on our top five list. Could have come up with our
Hey,
five
maybe next
stud names.
week.
Maybe, because I don't know.
Top 5 stud names for the other person.
Yeah.
Lil Mo.
Lady Latex.
The Canyon. All right, let's go into the world's greatest dyke god.
Um. Yeah, they're all dropped off. You know, SUV comes in, drops them off. Security lets them in the door. Security's just a guy standing there, not doing shit.
He's
Wearing a
just like,
shirt that
what am I doing here?
he's wearing a shirt that says security. That's how I knew, and a blue bandana. Uh,
He's just like this the whole time.
and they come in. They introduce themselves. Like I said, one of them's name is Dyke God, and has a big. Already's got their medallion, you know, that says Dyke God across it. What were shit? So what were some of the other names, Tom?
Stud King.
Dyke.
That was the fella who came out looking like Master P in the intro.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there was Moyo the General. I think there was one just called King. There was one called Taz. She
Okay.
looked like she just came out of a fucking Russian prison camp. What other names did these guys have?
I don't know, but they all
Jim.
introduce
One of them's
themselves.
name was Jim.
Sure. And they say, okay, well, fuck it. Here, the competition's on. So they're staying at a B&B. It looks like, like they
Yeah,
rent
they
out.
just rented out for the production.
Yeah, they rented that out. So they're all like dividing into their bedrooms,
And it's
and
not like a nice one in a nice area or
mhm,
anything. It looks like a garbage Jacksonville area that they just like remodeled the inside of the house like a lot of these people do now to make Airbnbs and shit. One of these guys was even like, "Hey, yeah, I fucking looked up what this place looked like before I got here, and oh, it looked like some Blair Witch shit." Mm.
yeah. So they do that. They're getting settled in and seeing who's going to be roommates with who's going to be sleeping in a closet, uh, who has an air mattress and who has a real mattress, things like that. So drama doesn't ensue yet, but you can see there might be some tension pop up later. And it does because they're given their first challenge. And if
By
you've seen
who?
reality by the main guy,
By the creator of the show,
yeah,
Joe, the person who got all of this together for some
that dude.
questionable reason.
I know, yeah.
I don't think it was for the love of reality shows, if
Right,
we're being honest here,
right.
Joe.
Yeah, it's got a really strange vibe to it, you know. Um, so their first challenge, and they've got an hour to do this, is to make a TikTok video and use the theme song. How's that go, Tom?
Hoochie Daddies, come outside. Hoochie Daddies, all the way live. Hoochie Daddy,
So
say no to dicks.
they've got an hour to do that, and this is going to be an ongoing thing. The person that has the most views by the time they end the show is going to get 5 points. So they're just sitting around making TikToks, dancing with the song playing. And,
You know, like Chameleon Air does in the club.
yeah, it turns out one of the fellows goes back to his room and is doing it over there. Another one goes and spies on him and says, "Hey, he's doing that same dance you was doing." What? It's copying my dance. So there's a big argument. Like, and that guy's trying to justify, no, TikTok's all about people copying other people on TikTok. That's what TikTok's all about. And they're, no, fuck you, man. You're just, you're fucking trying to steal our moves. And then a sort of fist fight ensues. But these are not men. So it is not a fist fight. There's a bit of hair pulling, a little bit of choking, but nothing big. Nothing big.
Fuck, they want to be dudes so goddamn bad. I like feel bad for these motherfuckers. Fuck.
Yeah. They are
It's just
I
I
don't
don't want to say like it's silly just looking at these motherfuckers. You be you and be happy with your shit. Fuck what anybody else says. Just be happy with your shit as long as you're not
right.
hurting anybody. But god damn, do these fellas look silly as shit. I just don't get it. It ain't my world.
Just do your thing and don't go on a reality show, be made, a fool out of, because that's really all these shows do.
I don't even know if this was to be made a fool of, because the fucking like the person who created this is like some big lesbian guy.
Yeah.
So
But, I think that's what reality shows do. No matter what, you look like a fucking fool. You're going to be doing something that makes you look idiotic. Um, yeah, I don't think this helps the LGBTQ community at
fuck
all.
no, it's just fucking guys like us giggling at this silly bullshit.
Mm.
You got fucking Dyke God in the intro popping out shirtless with duct tape on her nips, fucking crip walking and shit. Like I'm
Well,
supposed to take this shit seriously.
but what I'm saying is, I don't think this is truly representative of it. They found the worst.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's an
people.
extreme.
Right? Yeah. You know. But yes, it's funny at times. But there's
What
a lot of shit too where it's a good time to read a comic book, and like you can look down and then eventually something might happen. You can look up. It is streaming on Tubi.
I'm gonna assume that you only watched the first episode.
Yeah, I only got to because I finished it right before I logged in,
Right
or else
on.
I would have kept on going to see what other drama ensues. If they
Are
were
you going to
like
keep on going?
yeah, like I think like the second episode, they're probably gonna have some kind of like food eating competition. Whether
No,
it's
Joe, they're gonna design T-shirts.
yes, because as they walked in, a lot of them, I'd say the majority of them said that they are graphic designers. I hear a lot of people saying that they're graphic designers, and you're fucking not.
You will love episode 2, Joe.
All right, I will watch that tomorrow.
And so I watched the second episode and the last episode because honestly, about halfway through the second episode,
A little much.
it's like, yeah, I mean, we've seen it. We know
Yeah.
what the fucking joke is, and all right, we're fucking are what we are. We're giggling at this. We're
Right.
horrible people. I understand, but besides that whole strange as in foreign aspect, the show's production is awful.
It's bad.
Just fucking terrible. And they use every fucking second of everything they shot that they possibly could just to stretch this shit out and make fucking anything. The audio is fucking terrible. The camera work is fucking terrible. Nothing really happens. It's basic. We're just laughing at fucking black ladies acting tough and talking like dudes. That's really the crux of this thing, and everything else about this production is just so fucking terrible. The audio, the sound effects, like reality shows would have graphics pop up with like scoreboards or
Yeah.
just graphics pop up on shows and shit. Theirs is like on a TV and it's fucking up half the time because of the editing. And then they have like fucking Windows 95 movie maker graphics popping up to say like TikTok challenge and geez Louise, it's that really makes it hard to watch because you'll see if you're gonna watch the second episode, they drag that shit out and you watch like their hour limit of t-shirt design in real time.
Shit.
It is like, oh my goblin. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a piece of shit, but for that first and some of the second episode, I was laughing the hardest I laughed in a fucking while. I'm Team Dyke God, obviously. Joe, who are you pulling for?
Oh shit. Okay, so who's the one that popped in with the bottle? Like walked in just drinking.
Oh, I'm crazy little Eddie Griffin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that fucking JJ Walker looking fucking guy. But yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
I thought he looked
He's
like
the cut
Chappelle.
up. They do freely smoke a lot of weed on this show. Oh, I forgot the best part. You'll know it when I say it. Fucking like they're just doing some challenge or something, and you just hear a voice in the background. Like, hell yeah, we're doing it live on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Just like you fuck, they didn't even know what the fuck they were gonna
Somebody
do with
said it
this.
as they were walking into the house. Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, this is on Tubi, sir.
On Tubi.
Like, why wouldn't you just fix that in post or not use it?
Nope.
Fuck. Would recommend.
It's an experience.
Yeah, I would like to get like a lesbian or a stud's point of view
Yeah, you would.
on this show. To say, hey, so is this offensive? Or yeah, that shit you was saying was. Again, sorry. It's just so fucking foreign, and I know nothing about that shit. It's just I want to say, like, God damn, some of these motherfuckers will beat the shit out of me. But honestly,
I don't know, you know? Yeah, I mean, that one fight that breaks out in that first episode is like, hey, you can't throw a punch?
it's looks are deceiving.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. But yeah, watch it. Get some beer, get some popcorn, get the kids, gather around the cat. And I've never seen a fucking warning on Tubi before. This shit actually had a warning on it. Like, you're mature shit. You're about to see fucking wildness. Go smoke weed. Then come back. But yeah, give it a shot. If you're a fucking asshole, watch that shit. I got Corey to watch it too. He was texting me. He's like, yeah, thank God. Oh, fucking hell.